Hello, hello. Welcome to WIP IT Sundays. With me tonight's Mr. Commandant.
Morning.
How are you doing this evening?
Hot and sweaty. It's rough out here in the great state of tax you to death.
It is very hot. I went out in a little bit today. I took my little small dog to get groomed today. She needed her nails done and teeth brushed and all that jazz. Took my senior big dog too with her tooth, and anytime I get the collars out, she's like, "Oh, where are we going? Where are we going?" The little one's like, "I don't want to go. I don't want to go." I feel her. I feel her a lot, but we had to go.
There's a lot of paint on her, really.
Yeah, that's mostly a white. Isn't it mostly a white body with all the black paint?
I think the shoulders are black, but everything else is white. And not only did they paint the black, but they also painted this gold,
Nice.
which is frustrating that they didn't paint the gold on her face mask.
That's weird. But Hasbro's got to cheap out somewhere. Wouldn't be Hasbro if they didn't.
I like this hair better.
I don't like the modern face paint. I like the gold mask. It's more traditional and so are the character.
I like the gold mask better too. I wonder if I can transplant the hair.
It's a little more black. I'm mixing up some dark green for this figure here.
But I would have water to do that.
Trying to get it just right.
Like just Jay Hernandez said, the cost of doing business is the skull and crossbones. Although I think that's the same body as Luke Cage.
That's what it looked like to me.
They just have different
Legs. Which, if you don't have any use for the crossbones, I wouldn't mind the extra one.
Yeah,
So I don't have mine yet either.
Have a fodder. I don't have any use for them in the fodder either. For fodder. But yeah, I bought her for her. I don't like her guns, however, I do like his guns.
Mm-hmm.
I think his guns will work very well for her.
Yeah, you can keep her guns. I don't need those. Keep his guns. I just want the base body.
Give him the little gold gun.
So the guns look like they're the wreaths from the articulated Black Widow. For her, the gold ones. Little short, stubby, semi-automatic rope. Semi-automatic pistol. One of a suppressor. That's looking a little better. Did I go too dark? Let's find out.
Well, they even gave the wrist the right articulation for
vertical hinge.
Yeah. Good job.
About time. They start getting that right.
Everything, nothing's froze up. Everything looks good. could just twist the smoke effect so it's orientated correctly.
Oh.
Although I might glue her belt down. It's pretty trash.
Didn't realize we weren't zoomed in. So, might make it a little easier for everybody to see what we're doing.
Playing with toys.
What? We do that here?
I hate these caster hands though. Who's that gave her a fist?
They didn't give her any fists.
No.
No, that's dumb. But at least they're with white hands that we've got some we can actually use. Just sucks you gotta do it yourself.
Weirdly, nobody bought my fodder things, so I still have all of it. I made a custom of this figure actually.
Had a mask.
Yep, this exact costume too. It's been sitting on my shelf for a long, long time. Glad to finally get rid of it. My ugly custom. It was an old Mockingbird, I think.
Yeah.
White body.
Yeah.
That I repainted.
Yeah.
Fucking head with the better hair.
That's good.
Which I'm probably gonna try and just do a hair swap. I'm sure it's just glued on, right?
Oh, yeah. It just varies how much glue they used, like always. Sometimes they use a little, sometimes they use a shit ton.
The top of the head looks crazily familiar, or the same. You would think without the mask on, her head would be a little less V'd. What do I know? I'm just some bitch.
Somewhere.
Oh, I forgot about the little explosion effect. Put that shit in your face. With the white inside. Seems weird to me.
Mm-hmm. Usually it should be yellow.
I'd have to remove it to redo it. Maybe I just paint it black. No, I probably won't work either. So Sector got his Odin.
Nice. I gotta work on
He was
his.
very, very impressed with it. He seems to like it.
I need to get to work on his Cyborg Superman figures.
So it's a victory.
Darce in the house says, hello, gentlemen. Hello, gentlemen. Happy Sunday. WIP IT crew, party on, Darth. Nemafield says, hi, everyone. Hello, hello.
Good morning, everyone. Thanks for coming out.
Let's see if we got a little closer to the color. Trying to match up the green on this body. dries up. Good evening.
Hello.
Well, look who it is.
Who? Oh.
You.
It's Thor, Blood and Thunder.
Oh my goodness. My favorite comic book line of all time. Anyone who doesn't read Thor, Blood and Thunder is not a real comic book fan, so.
Yeah.
Do it, girl.
Yeah. It goes something like this. Oh, get out from underneath there. I don't even know what you guys are for, but I'm sure it's not to be tucked into his belt.
That's what she said.
Should probably iron it. It's a little
That's what she said. Whoa.
crinkled.
She breaks out the iron. You should probably start running.
She is Iron Woman. There.
Female. The alternate name for Iron Man.
Fee being the periodic table
Exactly.
identifier.
This guy-
for iron.
Yeah,
This guy gets it.
I understood.
He saw the meme.
I see what you did there. It's
He's
not making me
cool
laugh,
about
but I
what
saw
you
it.
Yeah.
We'll go watch Fantastic Four tomorrow with the boy.
Have fun. It's a good, fun movie.
We just went and saw Superman just the other day.
Again, a fun, good, fun movie.
Yes, I would say so.
I'm just looking forward to when they do the director's cut so we get the rest of the movie.
Yeah. I mean,
The hour they cut out of it.
it's just the Donner cut and the Snyder cut all over again, so.
But it is a little.
You can tell there's a lot of the movie that's been cut out.
Forced goofiness in it a little bit. Yeah, I would say that's a fair assessment, but it's good.
He's definitely a Superman for a modern era, though. He don't have the presence of like Chris Reeves in either his Clark or Superman persona. Chris Reeves is the gold standard.
Yeah, as much as I don't, that's not my favorite version of Superman, but that scene where he reveals to Lois and he, like, it looks like he grows about a foot in height.
Yeah.
He's just that change of stature will always be iconic.
Well, that's like what they always describe, like when Superman's pretending to be, when he's Clark, he hunches over to make himself look smaller, more meek. That's been part of the character for a long time.
The hypno glasses.
Yeah, I thought it was stupid.
I actually appreciated that because it was a callback to a storyline of the comics.
Where Superman was at every single power that ever was a thing.
Yes.
Issue for amnesia.
It's like, I love at the Adult Swim skit. It's like when Superman does it to Lois. It's like, why don't we use this more often? He starts kissing all his villains, and I forgot why I even hated you.
And they're all waiting on him up there at the fucking solitude. He's like, ooh, I don't know about that.
I watched Superman, but I haven't watched Super Fantasy 4 yet. I want to do it later.
Yeah, I have enough hubris to admit, while I enjoyed Superman more, just because it was Superman, Fantastic Four is the better movie.
I don't really have an attachment to either one. So
It's okay to be wrong.
I mean, we're not watching an Iron Man movie, you know what I'm saying? Ow, 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 ow.
Iron Man versus Magneto.
Iron Man's fought Magneto several times.
Iron Man versus Magneto, no plot armor.
No plot armor, God.
Yeah.
Batman versus anybody with no plot armor.
Literally anybody.
Literally anybody.
It's the polio that I slipped into your drink, Batman.
Dark's got a question for you, Sif.
Darth's got a question. My
Yep.
man Darth, what you got?
Do you prefer Marvel over DC, or the other way around?
I prefer DC over Marvel. Superman and the Justice League will forever be top dog. While I did watch stuff like Spider-Man the Animated Series growing up, it was primarily DC. It was Batman, Superman, Batman Beyond, Static Shock, Justice League, and Unlimited. There was even that Duck Dodgers when he was a Green Lantern, or Daffy Duck was a Green Lantern. I watched that.
23rd and a half century?
Yes.
I got you.
I've preferred DC over Marvel, but they are Marvel characters I like a lot. My favorite Marvel characters are the Hulk and Ghost Rider.
The Happy Meal toys.
Yeah.
How big of an OG are you?
Now, Spider-Man is my second favorite comic character. So,
Who the hell is your first?
Superman.
Oh, okay. As long as it's not Batman.
No, Batman's not a superhero. He's just a guy with trauma, untreated trauma.
He is just a dude with money and a lot of training. Which, to me, I will say it. I've said it many times. Batman in the full-on DC universe doesn't make sense because he don't use his Iron Man suits on a regular basis. He has Iron Man type suits.
Well, that's because he likes it. It's as much therapy for him as it is justice.
Because it makes no sense. Him just going around, I have these suits that can fight god tier people in, but I'm going to put these spandex and a little bit of Kevlar on and just go pummel people with my fist.
Oh, and my 12-year-old Ward, you're coming with me.
And I love those AI videos. Stop turning orphans into Robins. Robin 32.
I'll be right back.
The Wayne Foundation buys the orphanage because they quit giving them Batman orphans.
Yeah, pretty classic. I love a good Batman joke, not gonna lie.
We'll send it in the bomb disposal unit. There's no need. I got a Robin for that.
I saw something about Tim Drake is coming back as Robin.
Yes, yes, he is.
Which, cool. I love Tim Drake. He is the best Robin. But are they just giving up entirely on Damian?
He died.
Did he die?
He died. He did.
Again?
Well, sure.
So are they going to bring him back and like up age him so he's the same age as John again?
I've always hated Damian as a character. I don't think Batman should have a son. He should have orphans. It just makes it easier, right? AKA Todd.
I didn't like Damian at first, but he definitely grew on me as a character.
Like
I really liked him alongside John. That was a good pairing, and that they worked well together. Before
Jones,
Super Sons.
No, Super Sons. Jonathan Kent.
John Kent. Yeah. Another iteration on the Batman Superman mythos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a popular book before they brought in Michael Bendis and ruined it.
Yeah. This guy was great. And they were great together. But then they did the up-aging thing and it screwed everything up.
Like chocolate and peanut butter, huh?
Yeah.
Two great tastes. Tastes great together. Okay, it needs to be just a little bit bigger than that.
That's what she said.
Unfortunately, that is exactly what she said. Makes me sad every time I hear it.
And then she ran away with the dog.
Took my pickup truck.
I know who else is, because I don't mind Damian, but they went heavy on his personality. Darth says he always liked Damian. I don't see why people don't dislike him.
Only because he's Batman's son, but I really do not have a dog in that race or in that hunt because I don't like Batman. Usually my favorite iterations of Batman are the ones everybody hates. Like the Batterson Batman, that's one of my favorite Batmans.
Oh, I love that Batman.
Me too. It's so good.
The problem is everyone compares it to The Dark Knight, which I hate. Okay, Dark Knight's a good movie. It's a terrible Batman movie, though. It's a well written, well directed, well acted movie. But as far as the representation of Batman, it's about as poor as it gets.
Expand.
He's a drunken. He fights like a drunken, like idiot. He can't handle a group of bad guys, and the extent of his detective work was I shot some bullets into a brick, and somehow that told me what happened. And, where are they? Where are they?
I will say the best fight scene of any Batman is Ben Affleck.
Yep.
When he rescued Martha.
Why did you say that name? I never. Yes, it's kind of a funny scene, but I never had the problem with that scene that everyone else did.
Yeah.
Because I understood what he was going for. It made Batman think about the reason he started all this, and he was like, "Oh, I am completely going against my vow, my oath right now."
I think everybody didn't like that scene because it made everybody realize how dumb we all are. That nobody realized that they had the same name.
Well, it's in the comics. It's like, oh, all of Superman's like love interests have LL initials,
Including the secret gay one.
Lex Luthor.
Yeah. See, it wasn't really out of character for John to be gay. He was just living up to his old man.
Well, Superman red and blue.
Yep. He liked it a little more than he let on.
I know you're disappointed you didn't get that statue.
Really disappointed. I did get a killer deal on those Superman and Lois.
I still like to understand how that made it past the editors. Let's do a story of Superman being held captive for months, and nobody seems to notice he's missing, except Batman. And at the same time, let's have him be molested during his captivity.
Right.
Or
Do you know how they explain how he got stuck there? Was it like a red kryptonite or a red sun thing?
I don't remember. I looked at it once, and
that was enough.
Glad I never bought it.
Because now the morbid curiosity is running strong. I hate it, but now I'm like, now I kind of want to read it, see how badly they messed it up.
But how does the most known person on the planet disappear for months and nobody notices?
Because Bulletproof took his suit and dressed up as him and pretended to be him. Oh wait, sorry, wrong universe.
Like, nobody not noticed Bulletproof wasn't in this one.
Right. It's not like there was a giant hole in the mask that was like, hey, wait a minute. These aren't the same people.
Bulletproof's a dick too. He sides with Robot.
Yeah, I did not like Bulletproof. Bulletproof should have died, and Rex should have survived.
Hello. I wonder how long this elastic will last being stretched out like it is.
$10 minutes.
Oh, it'll last longer than that.
That's what she said?
American Pie style, 2 condoms.
Don't do that to the pie.
She said she was looking for a sure thing.
Oh, it's the pie fucker.
You need my helping hand from you. Do not. Here,
Fun. One more time. You know, I probably should just glue this. Make everybody's life easier. And when I say everybody, I mean mine.
Only the important people.
Dum.
So, anything out of San Diego for you?
Me?
Yeah, well, we've already talked about it.
Yes. I don't want to. I'm not going to pay the price, but I do want that Republic gunship. I'm not going to pay $450 for it though.
The new HasLab.
Yeah. A lot of the Marvel Legends look pretty good. The Magic the Gathering set surprised me.
Yeah, that surprised me too. Not enough to like buy it or anything.
Yeah, I don't think they've gone up for pre-order yet.
I'll get the Night Wolf, definitely. Or whatever his name is.
Wolfman?
Yeah, the Wolf dude.
I'll be getting the Mary Jane for sure. I want that.
Very tempted to Mary Jane because she looked really good, and I like that head sculpt too.
Yeah. I want to get that Target exclusive Storm for sure.
It still kills me. They haven't done a silver version of that one yet.
Yeah.
They've done black, blue, off black, and almost gray, which this one is.
I want the.
Come on, do a silver.
Do a silver.
The debate before her costume forever was either a white, black, or silver. And they've always done white or black, but never do silver.
I want the Rogue from the Gambit Rogue 2-pack, but I don't want that basketball reject.
Basketball.
You don't want that Gambit, huh?
I wanted that Gambit until I realized what it was. And it's a recycled basketball figure.
NBA All-Star figures.
A horribly recycled one.
Yes. They look awful without their shirt. And they took the shirt off.
Because Marvel doesn't have any shirtless bucks that they could have used for that.
Right. Look, they're all shirtless bucks, basically.
Yeah, that's kind of the point of guys in spandex. You could have picked anybody.
Yep. You know what would have worked really well? Crazy idea. Kazar.
Yeah. They could have used the torso from the Age of Apocalypse Gambit that just came out. Swapped some arms and called it done.
The Damium helped.
Damn it.
You got Damium right here.
Oh yeah, let's see. I already pre-ordered all the Wave 2 X-Men 97 figures, except for Emma. She was already sold out on Big Bad. I already have an Emma that I like better than that. So,
is it the Chode one?
It is the Chode one.
It's the one I got today.
Everybody loves Chode.
I finally found one that was sub $30.
I got mine off of the clearance rack at GameStop. That's great.
Yeah, but that was back before I realized I needed one.
That's before she married Iron Man.
Yeah, before she married. Well, I think it was after she married Iron Man, but it was before I read the book. I was very disgruntled about that whole prospect. I was like, man, the fuck, man, getting married. Trash idea is this?
From what I heard, people actually kind of liked her being married to Iron Man.
Oh yeah, it's a great story. Absolutely, positively, one of the best Iron Man stories. Top 50.
Proto says Happy Hogan married Pepper Potts at one time.
Yeah, I always kind of liked those stories where they shook up the couples. It didn't need to be long term, but I liked the idea that Superman and Wonder Woman dated at least. I thought that was a good change up.
It wasn't a throwaway marriage.
You know what was a throwaway marriage?
They couldn't stay married is the reason they broke up.
Spider-Man and Mary Jane were a throwaway marriage.
And they refuse to put them back together now. But they can date, but they can't ever marry again. With the rules at Marvel right now.
Yeah, Stan Lee also said that if Bucky Barnes ever came back to life, the entire Marvel universe would implode upon itself. But that didn't happen.
That used to be the saying forever. It's like they can bring back everybody except for Bucky and Uncle Ben.
Uncle Ben is a fixed point in time, so.
Bucky was too.
Lord would say.
I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I wish they would hurry up. Just go ahead and let Batman get married to Catwoman.
I thought they were married.
They tried that.
Did they?
Yeah.
Everything I've ever seen is like, oh, they get close to it and then it falls apart.
She cut them.
She cut them?
Cucked him.
Oh. That makes sense.
They made this whole big thing. He's gonna get married and propose, and didn't work out.
Yeah. Catwoman's another character where they seem afraid to let her grow too much. It's like they keep toying with the idea, oh, maybe she's going to turn around. Oh, no, it was all a joke again.
But they'll push Harley Quinn like crazy.
Yes. I would much rather have anti-hero Catwoman than anti-hero.
What's weird about that, they did in the Silver Age. She became Batwoman.
Yeah.
And they got married, and their daughter was the Huntress.
Yep.
Again with Batman kids.
That's Silver Age. Predates Damian.
Yep. You know who else predates Damian? Terry McGinnis. The best Batman.
Offspring.
Yeah, but they retconned him to be his son. He didn't start out as son. They was like, oh, hey, you know what? Actually.
I liked that. I liked that twist because it very much felt like something Amanda Waller would do. I was like, it makes perfect sense.
The Amanda Waller sense.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use green to sew this together?
You can do anything you set your mind to.
Through God, all things. I guess I need to. I get the donut. We're going to sell about that much. Okay, now we're going to sell about that much.
That's right. Alpha Pro said Terry never looked like his father or his mother, so it does seem to make sense that Terry and his brother being genetic offspring Bruce Wayne planned. Could be. Because Bruce Timm did write up all that.
Yeah.
And actually, that arcade hair actually looks pretty cool on different heads. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It does kind of look like that, Alexander Luthor. That's cool. Good call.
Yeah. I dig it.
Just Bruce says, good evening, fellas. Hello, hello.
See, it can't be too long. Then it's a skirt. It ceases to be a loincloth and becomes a skirt. Getting skirt vibes again.
What you making?
Trying not to make a skirt.
For who? For what?
Oh, I got this gladiator skeleton, and I'm trying to make him more gladiator-esque. I think I need to cut this again. This is going to unravel my stitching, but who cares, right? We're in see if it works territory. Oh, come on. You do not need to act like this. You can absolutely be a good girl. Do the right thing.
Yes, Seth.
Oh. The skirt. You could do the right thing, but it's not. You know your mind.
Sith, are you still there?
Oh shit!
I am still here.
Oh, I was worried there for a second.
Will Jada Toys do what they always do?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they always do it. What are we talking about?
Question in our group chat. It's like one of the guys is like, "You think Jada Toys will make all Street Fighter Alpha figures characters? When they have they shown they won't do every character? They finished up Mega Man. They're going to finish up Street Fighter 2. So good chance they'll do all Street Fighter Alpha."
Yeah. That's why I'm glad they got the Invincible license, because whether or not they're the best figures, we'll get everybody eventually.
As long as it performs well. They haven't yet to do a line that hasn't, I guess, performed badly, so. Of course, it's hard to tell too. They may not care if their figures do well because they sell so much diecast. Their moneymaker will always be their diecast.
But hey, it was never in doubt whether or not they were going to make figures for Invincible.
I very much doubted it. I didn't.
I was so fearful. I was like, I just knew that's what it was going to be. I was so excited until you reminded me that that's what they primarily did, and I was like, oh, you're right. I've seen those before.
Yep. Somebody asked them too if they had any plans to make any 1/12 scale vehicles for like figures, and they said no. From mainly a car making company, they don't want to make that 1/12 scale vehicles.
I feel like the 1/12 vehicle market's got some pretty good coverage right now with ramen and all that.
But I feel Jada would do better than everybody else though, because that's what they do. That's cars.
Yeah.
They would kick everybody's ass if they did. Plus, all their stuff would be licensed.
That's not a dig at a certain soup named company, is it?
No, it actually wasn't. It's just it can be sold everywhere. Licensed product. It can actually be sold at retail.
Unlike certain soup themed companies.
Yes. Which, hey, I commend them. They did some cool stuff. But they need to quit stealing IPs if they want to ever like get licensed products.
Gotta stop shooting themselves in the foot.
Yep. And blatantly say if they don't get the license deal, they'll make it anyway.
Yeah.
Like with what's happening with their He-Man. Companies that own the IPs don't look kindly to that. I'm not saying it to be mean, it's just honest truth.
Oh, you're just being mean.
You got me. I'm a mean person. Trying to give some sage wisdom. It's kind of like the that trailer for the Bad Guys 2, and the Big Bad Wolf is trying to get a job at the bank. You robbed us 3 times. That was this bank? It's like when they illegally making figures of said characters that's owned by company A, and they go to company A to go, hey, can we get a license to make this? I mean, the thing that you've been making illegally already? Oh, this is yours? Gee, I wonder why. They said no.
Because they're mean.
Yeah. Back to third-party websites, I guess.
Jada making 1/12, Namefield says Jada making toys making 1/12, 1/10 would be cool. It would be. Let's see. It wouldn't be hard for them to do it. It's basically just like, hell, I think they make RC cars, don't they? That size.
Yeah, I think so.
Some of their stuff they make, you just can't put figures in. But you can market an RC car to a wider audience. Then a 1/12 scale car for your dollies. I'm not saying that to be mean. I'm just saying that's the way it would be seen by corporate. And
You're just saying it to be mean.
yeah,
Meanie.
yeah,
Jerk.
you cut me. I'm a mean one, Mr. Grinch.
So I didn't want to get anything real to drink because I just sweated my butt off upstairs, but I'd really like to have something real to drink. I need that one. It's okay. Do it. Knuckles been hurting.
Like I said, I'm not opposed to third-party companies making stuff their own thing for unlicensed IPs, but you got to know that's what if you do that, go that route.
You gotta keep doing it.
Yeah, you can't go. Oh, well, I'm gonna be legit now and get license deals.
Well, because whenever I put
Fans toys, love them.
I can't.
Mixed Transbots, mix great. X-Pet Transbots, fans toys. Mastermind Creations, all fantastic. Fans hobbies, love everything they make.
That they have to show up for?
Just gonna
But
go.
if they roll up the
Oh, it's sore here.
They're not going to go to Hasbro's like, hey, can we get a license to make your Transformers? Which, if Hasbro was smart, they'd go to Fans Toys and do that.
Yeah.
Fans Toys stuff is better than the official.
I got it. You need to tell the boy to take the trash. Still? Was in the bathroom?
No, he was in his room. He went back to the bathroom because I told him he needed to take a shower.
Well, I did. Run a newspaper and a cigarette in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do it, girl.
Mm-hmm.
Do it, lady.
I don't need y'all's help ruining my relationship. I can do that all on myself.
All right. Only one of us is putting a penis protector on a toy right now, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Is there more to that skirt? Because
It's not supposed to be a skirt.
Oh, I love that little funny skit that Dom sent me. I shared it. I don't know if I sent it to you, Don. What the moviegoers see of Galactus walking through the city. Then it's like what the people in the street sees. Like they look up, it's like a big blurred out section under your skirt. What is that? That's Galactus.
Who is Galactus's tailor? I mean,
he does wear a kilt, and they don't normally wear anything under kilt.
not normally. But you have to ask, who is his tailor? Who does Galactus go to make clothes for him?
That could be a question for a lot of like oversized characters.
Well, yeah, but like Galactus's whole thing is he shows up to your planet. Your planet's dead. Did he spare a planet because they made him a kilt one day?
Of course. I don't know if it's still true or not. At one time they said, what you see as Galactus is not actually what he looks like. It's what you perceive him as.
So can we perceive him as smaller and then give him smaller clothes? Or are you saying he's just naked and everyone just perceives him as having clothes?
Well, one man's naked is another man's fully dressed.
That is true.
The car designed for the Roman racer is technically not protected by a trademark or a license. Design and specifications of that vehicle is considered public domain.
What, the van? Or
the Dodge Charger.
The Dodge Charger is definitely not in the public domain.
No, it's not in public domain. They changed enough where it is Charger shaped. It's very Charger. But no, it's not in public domain. That is still trademark.
It is a distinct IP, but
it is still
looks like the Dodge Charger.
Copyrights last for 80 years, thanks to Disney. So
it's Godzilla.
You can see.
The copyrights last for over 80 years, and the Dodge Charger's not that old. It is old, but it's not 80 years old, so it is still copyrighted.
Yeah, we still got 30 years to go.
And the name Dodge Charger would be trademark, and the issue, the design of the car is copyrighted, and the name of the car is trademark. Jeff Torre is asking, would a warpath work for Superman custom? I thought using the mods you made for lore. More for like a 1/10 scale Superman.
He would be good for like a Dark Knight Returns, like Frank Miller, big bulky Superman.
Yeah.
If you're gonna make a custom Superman, I would go with the
Hyperion.
The Hyperion body.
Yeah, you can get that. You get the new one. Cut the trucks, the ab section down to trunks.
Yep.
If you're going to do paint, and if you cut them completely off, you're going to do like a bodysuit. Same. It's the same maker of the Celestials clothes for things. And their size of planets.
Family.
Family.
I'm getting there.
Family.
Hey, about to. Tonight's episode is brought to you by F, which stands for
Fire truck.
Yeah, Victoria is okay. It sounds good to me, but would the Warpath work for Dark Knight Returns? Yeah, definitely for Dark Knight Returns.
Yep.
You can cut down the traps like I did, but that's a lot of work. It'd still work even without doing that. You just get the right size head and in the right position. So you just gotta have a cape, so it'll be fine. The trap should be fine.
Warpath says hello.
Wow.
He would if he had hands, feet, or a head, but
Look, the one. I don't have a Warpath blade here. Normally I do, but where you get the high traps,
this one can say
over
hello.
top of the traps would actually camouflage that. So yeah, that'd work fine. Oh, absolutely. There's actually a company that import diecast companies have made like 110 scale, like Dodge Chargers in orange, and people are buying them. Like 112 scale. And they're beautifully done, and they're heavy too. They're just the diecast bodies.
yeah. Oh, you guys just come on out here and sit on the table with me.
If you ask nicely, I will.
It's hard to layer this stuff since it's so thick.
Thick.
But it absolutely looks better if it's layered. Ain't that always the way?
Oh, Sif, you probably heard this. After
Hulk Hogan died? I heard that.
no, the EV Dodge Charger is already dead.
I didn't hear it was dead, but I heard they're bringing in the Hemi back.
Yeah, they're if it's
Wait.
they'll probably end up converting those cars to gas.
Yes. I don't know. So they already had planned on doing a inline six with a twin turbo,
Mm-hmm.
which I thought was kind of cool because that used to be a pretty big deal for Dodge, was the inline sixes. I didn't want it to replace the V8 Hemi, but I was okay with the inline.
I'm cool with turbocharged 6-cylinders too, because 80s, that's the hottest car around in Grand National.
Yeah.
3.8. It's like these people that make these like resto mods with Grand Nationals, and they take the damn 3.8s out and put a LS in it. It's like, it's not Grand National no more.
No.
Not a Grand National if you take the 3.8 out. Sorry. You ruined the car.
I love a good inline six.
Plus, well, and the 3.8s were like a V6, and man, there's so much stuff on the aftermarket for 3.8s. Like, there's no need to put LS in Grand National. There's guys. They built a beautiful Grand National, like replaced like the polyurethane bumpers and stuff with custom handmade like aluminum bumpers that look like the polyurethane. Gorgeous car, and they built a 1,500 horsepower turbocharged twin turbo like 3.8. Yeah, beautiful. That's still a real Grand National because they did a lot of work to it. It's better than any Grand National ever made. Because of all the custom bodywork and stuff they did to it, and the suspension and everything else. And I still consider it a Grand National, even though technically most of the car has been replaced with much better parts. It's still Grand National to me because they kept the 3.8.
The ship of Theseus has entered the chat.
Yeah,
Yes.
I was just about waiting for a break to say it.
But yeah, I did hear that they are talking about bringing back the Hemi in that new Charger, which was music to my ears because I love the way that Charger looks.
It looks great.
It looks great.
Yeah.
It just, I won't buy an electric car, so especially not an electric muscle car. That's an oxymoron in of itself.
They embarrass themselves when it's like, oh, it's got speakers to make it sound like it's got an engine. Wow, wow. That's just no.
You're like, it's real life.
And that's what even poor old Flowmaster, like one of the best things, like all those exhaust companies out there is like, we got speaker kits for electric cars. It's like, why?
For Proto, that's Canon. Canon's usually the one really sculpting. He's good at it.
1/6 scale diecast. Ooh, that'd be huge. You have to have a big house for 1/6 scale diecast. That's like each vehicle would be the size of a coffee table. This is a friend of mine's original character. He's launching a comic. This is his character. Yes, if I could make one for him.
And he's like, hell no, I don't take commissions.
Well, I actually told him I don't do commissions, but it's a fun project, and I'll do stuff for friends if it sounds fun. And I will. That's the character. Skybreaker.
What? Let me.
The bullets fear the brave. Skybreaker. Like a Banto splitter cell heads for Brunson, and like a. Well, he said, "I know you don't do commissions, but well, I do it. I'm glad to help out friends."
Friends? I don't have friends. I have family.
Yeah.
So my Hyperion just got here from Amazon.
Hold on, we got.
I don't have friends. I got family.
You got the.
You ever
sticker.
seen Amazon? You ever seen Amazon do this before?
I have. Melt it just like that.
Just like that.
Yep. So you got to click that little checkbox when you mail stuff.
What is the checkbox? This is a gift?
No, it's put this in a box, or they'll ship it without putting it in a box. Put this in an Amazon box.
Hold on.
It's
a good
hidden.
thing I'm not.
You got to look for it.
Yeah, it's a good thing I'm not an inbox collector, or that I, wanted these for any reason other than custom fodder.
Don got his MetaMask and Crossbones as well. Different George got his in.
Yeah, mine was double wrapped.
That's scary. This side was already open. The tape was already cut.
You might want to check that.
Is my custom in there? I didn't mean to return it.
You'd have to be really hard up to return a $24 two-pack. I think everything's here.
I'm pretty hard up.
I'm always hard up. Well, I'm always hard when I'm up. Well, they're in here.
They're looking for feedback on something I asked for help with, and they provided absolutely no help with.
I did get refunded from my X Factor Jean Grey. I got to keep it.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
Sis and I were chatting last night after the stream, and I opened mine up and I got looking at it. It's like the entire right hip is not painted, the left one is. It's like, well, I didn't even see it until I opened it. I wasn't looking at this one. Cut the bottom up, slid it out, pulled the figure out, and I was like, oh.
Hey, wait a minute. Something ain't right.
So I went right on the website, and this issue with problems, items not issue with the condition and missing paint. So my picture, they refunded it and said you can keep it. Now dispose of it, donate it, whatever you want to do with it.
You donated it, right?
Maybe donate it to fodder. Alpha Proto says that longer than 4 hours could be dangerous.
So I had a guy buy a figure through Mercari. I sent it to through USPS.
Yep.
And I mailed it on the 14th. Still not there.
I don't have my figures that's Canada back to me yet. I don't have the package you sent to us yet.
Uh-oh.
Like
No,
it arrived in like his city in his state, right? And so it should be out for delivery, and that was on the 23rd. And on the 27th, it says in transit to the next facility. Who knows where the shit that thing's going?
The distribution center in the city next to me, they seem to have an issue of like smashing shit and sending it back to the sender.
I think yours had already started moving. JB's was still in Rapid. I think yours had made it all the way to Illinois by this point.
4 package coming.
Take a good look at Hyperion. You'll never see him like this again.
Well, it says 4 packages, 2 is delivered and 2 still coming. So I assume 1 is from Canon, 1 is from you.
Possibly. I don't know. Maybe I sent you a secret package.
This is from Canon because it says it's Roanoke.
What's the best way to get this cape off? Just cut it with an X-Acto knife?
Hot and pull.
Yeah, you can, if you heat it up and pull it and slowly.
Trust me, get it out of the little.
Yeah, when you pull it forward, I'd pull it forward, and if you need to, get you like a sharp X-Acto hobby knife and just start a little bit at a time cutting.
Oh, I didn't get my little notification that I got 50 likes. Sad face. I don't deserve notifications like that anymore, I guess.
I know you don't.
Expected delivery of your package is Wednesday.
Wednesday.
I get some motorcycles and mice and the grill. At Legend Series, took a $40 Spin Master Batwing from the Flash movie and customized it to fit 2 112 figures. Cool. Yeah, it's a big Batwing. I did get the McFarlane reissued, the animated series Batwing. I've been wanting that for a long time, but it's one of my favorite things he did. He reissued some of those DC Direct stuff.
That was part of why I waited on that set that I did end up getting today. I was waiting for him to reissue some Superman stuff. DC Direct.
Mm-hmm.
I realized he was never going to actually do it, so I had to do it myself if I wanted it.
Just like Thanos. Fine, you gotta do it yourself.
I was going to say like Zurg. Grandma Zurg said, if you want something evil done right, you gotta do it yourself.
Well, you can see the camera.
What? Those come not broken?
Yeah. Make sure it is. It's broken for a second. It looks fine.
I'm used to displaying broken toys. I've still got that DCUC Green Lantern up there, and I just have him setting just right and he's in the back of the display, so you can't tell. But his leg is in pieces.
I'll check Token Customs. He sent me a bunch of DCUC parts. What's broken on it?
The right leg, I believe. It might be the left leg.
You should be able to crack the waist and be able to replace it. If I can find you a leg, I'll see if I can find you a pair of legs, and that way they match.
Left leg.
Is that the metallic one, or is it like the?
It's a metallic green.
I'll
And
take
it's this joint here. I tried to super glue it, and it didn't end up working. It worked for a little while, but then it popped right back out.
I can't see anything.
That's because I tried to reach for this. Oh,
You're not on camera.
yeah.
Oh yeah, right there at the hip socket. The green plastic seems to be an issue with DCUC and certain shades of blue.
Specifically the Superman shades.
Not all of them, with certain ones. It's like the Public Enemies. The non-metallic one disintegrates. The metallic one is fine.
And now I have turned Green Lantern into a keyring.
Yay!
Protector of your pocket.
Banana.
You gotta work tomorrow, Don?
No, I have to work today.
You gonna go for a walk tomorrow?
No, I walked up Sawyer today.
Wait till it gets really hot and go out for a walk.
She is as unappreciative as ever. Been working for me. I had to work the last 3 days in a row.
I work tomorrow, but I gotta work from home because I gotta go to the doctor tomorrow.
I have to
love
go
doctor.
to a doctor on Tuesday. But it's the teeth doctor.
Mine's Thursday. Teeth doctor.
I just let my teeth rot like God intended.
My the boy and I both have to go.
Boy.
trying to get this position just right. Oh, that was mistaken. Nobody actually was hassling me. Nobody cares.
We care.
No messages for me.
We care, Don. We care.
We care, Don. You're our favorite. You're the best Don we know. Well, except for Donatello.
But you don't know him.
Have you ever seen me and him in the same place?
Yes, I have.
Then obviously I know him.
But you couldn't be in the same room with somebody and not know him.
Not if I'm telekinetic. Or not telekinetic, I can read his mind, so I know him.
And holy shit, does it get annoying, all these idiots that make these little videos like, if Professor X can move stuff with his mind, nobody don't move his legs. He don't have telekinesis. He's a telepath, you morons.
Why doesn't Jean Grey move his legs for him?
Well, she did in that one movie.
Because he told her, like, I got something else you can do for me.
He said, "You a skanky ass bitch," and she's like, "Oh yeah, why don't you walk up here and tell me that?" And he's like, I changed my mind. Too much cabling.
Is that what they call it?
That's what the cool kids call it.
I wish that I could be like the cool kids.
I hear they're all doing drugs, so be careful.
But
So wait, I'm doing the drugs and I don't get to be cool? This is a scam.
I do plenty of drugs for blood pressures, cholesterol, pain medication. Not the good kind. Kind of all that. Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm going to take cholesterol medicine until my cholesterol is like 400.
Really fun.
I'll consider it. I ran out of bubbly. I'm going to go get an adult beverage of some kind.
Tonight's episode brought to you by water.
Lack of butterfly joints in this Hyperion is disappointing.
Yeah, that's why I didn't use one of those for lore. I thought about using a Hercules, and which similar build got shares a lot of parts for that, or Hyperion. I do like the butterfly joints. So I built my own torso using a Hyperion, not a Hyperion, a Warpath to look kind of like a Hyperion after I modified it. Hercules, but with butterfly joints. So masked it off and painted it green. The green I've been using over top the edges. Let that dry, then I'll do white, then I do yellow. keeps it from bleeding. Paint bleeding through.
I don't know who it was that was asking about it, but Hyperion in a Superman suit works pretty well.
Oh, nice.
I'm not gonna keep this one in this suit. I'm gonna put that. I ordered that Jim Lee darker blue suit.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna go with this on this one. Which one did you order?
I got the classic.
You got the last classic, didn't you?
Oh no, you sent me the link. Said he's got classics in stock, and it was wild. Nobody, never heard from Matt. So it's like, well, if you got one, you would have got it by now.
Yep.
So I got when it got it.
It worked out for me because I like the darker blue anyway. But I have noticed that the classic, the light blue one, is the one that goes out of stock immediately.
Yeah.
So I got that one. I got the dark blue with the new 52S, and then I also got the David Cornsweat version.
Oh, what was that? Mm-hmm. This is that Hyperion head. I'm repainting. The mask is painted on, so it's actually not sculpted. I stripped it off.
What's the acetone?
I use the brush cleaner, but acetone would work too. You gotta repaint the eyes, of course, if you do that.
Oh, don't you know I'm a professional at painting eyes? I had 1 out of 5 turn out great.
Alpha Pro says don't use dock clothes, but I heard making the body metallic looks good with spandex stretched over it. That's what they did with the Cavill's Man of Steel costume. He had metallic blue muscle suit.
Yeah. And they're not dull clothes, Alpha.
The dolly.
Suck it. Exactly. If you're gonna insult me correctly.
They're dollies.
I haven't decided yet what I'm going to do with Spectrum over here. I have a Batman suit coming, but I think he's a little too small for Batman.
He's got a Nightwing outfit, probably good for that.
Yeah, Nightwing would be perfect.
You got another Invincible suit, didn't you?
Yeah, but I've got that other. I don't know. I've got this other blank that I was going to use for the Superman. It's a hair bigger than the Invincible that I've got.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking I might put the blue suit on this guy since he's like, you know, a little bit later, season 2. And then put the yellow suit on this Spider-Man body. But I don't know, the Doctor or the Spectrum is closer in size to the Fantasy 15.
It's the Lucky Cap from New Arms. surprised how well that body looked after you matte painted a solid color.
Yeah. I did like his Superboy idea.
Yeah.
Speaking of, I saw that Superboy Prime is apparently back in the comics too.
They're calling him Superman Prime, aren't they?
I didn't look into it enough to know. I just saw it on a headline. He's back.
They're constantly going back and forth, like calling with Superboy, because the family that actually created Superboy sues DC a lot, because DC are dicks and won't pay them what they owe.
As one does.
That's why they killed off Connell during like a Infinite Crisis. I think it was Infinite Crisis, one of the Crisis events. Then they aged up Superboy Prime, called him Superman Prime. He got powered up and you got an adult body.
That sounds like something DC would do.
It's because they couldn't use the name Superboy legally during the lawsuit. Then they made a settlement and worked things out, and Superboy was back.
But has there ever really been a bad version of Superboy?
All of them.
Sir, I'm gonna need you to shut your mouth.
Depends. Do you consider Black Zero?
I don't know if I'm familiar with that one.
And a different timeline. Connell actually, the Newsboys didn't take Connell Superboy out of the Catamus too soon, and he actually matured to be an adult. He actually had Superman's powers when he was actually they let the cloning process finish. And he became evil, took on the moniker Black Zero.
Okay. Well, I mean, that would be a bad interpretation of Superboy, but I mean unenjoyable.
Like the of Superman, Superboy, right?
I like him. I also like Connor Kent, the Connor version, Young Justice.
Mm-hmm.
Which Superboy had the blue jeans and the black shirt?
Connor.
Connor.
Is that the Reign of Superman Superboy?
Yep, that's an older version of that Superboy.
Is it tactical telekinesis, or did he have like Superman powers?
When he got older, he gained more of Superman's powers. They established that with Black Zero, that when he matured, he would actually gain more powers, like Kryptonians, with Black Zero's introduction.
And Power Girl, it wasn't always a clone of Supergirl, right? That was
just for the cartoon.
Yeah. I liked that version, Galatea. I enjoyed what they did with that, but
Let's see if that's enough.
In the comics, after one of the Crisis events, after post-Crisis, Power Girl for a while wasn't a Kryptonian. Her origin was a mystery. Then later on in the Crisis, I think Infinite Crisis Earth, it's revealed that she was Kryptonian from Earth 2. She was a survivor of the Earth universe.
And she had that hole in her suit because she couldn't think of a symbol to put there.
Actually, she did. It was intentional. She didn't want to be associated with Superman. She wanted to be her own character.
And it was definitely not because boobs.
Oh, it's definitely in real world. It's definitely boobs because the creators, the people on Power Girl, want to see how long they can get away with keep making their boobs bigger, before the editors would notice.
The answer was pretty big. But then the question then, did the editor not notice? Or was the editor like, oh yeah, I'm down with this?
That's true.
Like, who would be into this? Wait, I'm into this.
Dude. I think it's another one of those stupid things people don't know about comics. They try like, well, her boob window don't even make sense. Like air would blow, aerodynamics, blah 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 blah. Kryptonians have a subconscious telekinetic field around their body.
Mm-hmm.
That's why Superman's costume don't get this absolutely wrecked all the time. That's how he can pick a car up by the bumper, and that was the only power for the longest time Connell could use was the tactile telekinesis. And it's like when you if you actually try to pick up a car by the bumper, you rip the bumper off, or very well twist the bumper in half.
Yep.
You big street sign falling, billboard falls, you can't grab it from one corner and catch it. It'll splinter and crumble. But if you have tactile telekinesis, that's what Superman would subconsciously do, would extend that field around and be able to hold things together when he picks it up. That's like when you can even explain that with the terrible Snyder cut of, not Snyder cut, the Whedon cut of Justice League when he's carrying that apartment building.
Yes.
Normally you couldn't do that because the building would crumble around you, but if you actually know about Kryptonians, he's actually still in the field around it.
But we all know that Josh Whedon did not know that.
Oh, absolutely. You can guarantee that. It was his ideal to have Flash jump on top of Wonder Woman.
Yes. Very, very Whedon sense of humor there.
Yep.
I get those dazzler effects that I didn't have.
All right.
Was that necessary?
Yes.
All things are necessary. Is what necessary?
I don't know. Someone was rattling some plastic.
Oh, I threw it in the hallway. I pulled him out of it and threw it in the hallway. I just thought to myself, hey, they always do a really good job of putting these figures in the plastic. They're very secure in there.
Need a diamond? Look at it. It's such a realistic looking diamond. It's clear.
Yeah. That's it. Mentioned watching a video. Somebody guys like, how do you store your work in progress figures? And this guy had these really expensive like containers holding all his work in progress figures and all less expensive stuff to customize with. It's like, put it in a sandwich bag.
Uh-huh.
It works fine.
You've been standing on your desk.
That's what I do.
Normal person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Success.
Success.
You
Yeah.
I just don't like when they start pushing like, oh, you need to buy all this expensive stuff to customize with. No, you don't.
Yeah, they got me one time with those photo packages. Godzilla.
I didn't hear anyone sneeze.
My wife did. She's in the bedroom.
Oh. I prefer Gojira. It's non-denominational.
Poor God, the domination. My coworker, she'll sneeze like 5-6 times in a row, and I'll be like, Godzilla, Rodan, Gigans. Keep going. I can go all night.
You're right, Alpha Proto. That was a body double. Where went with that scene with Ezra Miller?
Yeah, I wouldn't think Gal Gadot would go along with that.
She did not.
Didn't he do the same thing to Black Widow?
Probably. He's a bit of a perv, so of course most people in Hollywood are.
Yeah. It's a requirement to get into the industry.
I like the whole thing with the controversy over James Gunn. It's like where he's said all those really weird shit, like went to like pedophilia theme, like costume parties.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, oh, that was like 10, 15 years ago. I've changed that. You were in your 40s, dude. 10, 15 years ago, you were a kid. They're trying to make excuses like, oh, it's so much time ago. You still did it. And you were a grown ass man that did it. Looks good.
Oh, I just got my 50 people like your post thing. But it's actually at 60.
Humble brag. You got 50 people like your stuff. I see how it is. We are not worthy.
Alpha Pro says when I was in film class, we had to make student films. Actors cost a lot, so we had to use other classmates to fill the parts. Some people wrote some strange stuff for the other students to do in their films. I bet. Sometimes I think people write odd things in films just to get their,
Just for the shock factor.
Yep. And for their own amusement.
Don't they have a throne for Odin?
What?
Who?
I didn't hear what you said.
Didn't Hasbro make a throne for Odin?
A throne for Odin. Not that I know of.
No, not that I know. Didn't they make a throne? Oh, that was for Thanos?
They made the chair for what's his name? Kang.
Metatron.
Wrong universe.
Wrong company.
I'll be right back.
They're making a Mephisto throne.
Yes. Yes.
For a mere $80, you could have it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I wanted to see about my AliExpress order. How long before I should worry about that?
6 to 8 months.
Oh,
Sometimes they don't ship it and you have to get a refund. I've run into that a couple times on AliExpress.
I have a shipping number, but
I did too, but they never shipped it. And I got a refund. And I've had ones that didn't even ship it. They just let the timer run out, and they do an automatic refund. Last one that got canceled on me, I was disappointed too, because somebody did like a custom 3D printed parts. They were like really nice, like smoothed out to make all the combiner parts for all the limbs for Fans Toys Superion. That way you can keep all the robots in robot mode and combine, and pieces connect to all the combiner parts to make Superion. So you got best of both worlds, and you don't have to buy two of them. It was really nice.
But not today.
No, it's like, well, we actually sold it too cheap. We're not selling it to them. Weird. How did I get so much gold paint everywhere?
Good thing it wasn't anti-seize.
Oh, I love that Kanye West meme.
Yes.
They did that stupid photo shoot where he's covered up in gold paint. It's like when you touch, as soon as you touch NSCs.
I mean, that's exactly what he looks like.
Yes. Haven't heard back from the people with the town car yet. Which is disappointing because I like it.
Yeah. Can't be you know, a Facebook deal without them flaking out in the middle of the conversation.
Yeah, it wasn't hard questions. I just want to know, when's the last time I had a tune-up? Last time I had an oil change, and how old are the tires? And if it's been in any accidents. Standard questions when you're going to think about buying a car. A used car. Especially when it's 26 years old.
Yep.
Because it looks super nice, and 145,000 miles on a 26-year-old car is not a lot of miles. And it looks like it's been garage kept, so I would assume it's been somebody's grandpa had it and they died and got left and selling the car off. As nice as the car looks. It's a top of the line town car with all the options.
Yeah. See, the reason they stopped texting you is because I actually went over there and bought that last night.
You dick.
Yeah, I drove like 25 hours over there to just for that car.
Well, that's why I didn't hear from you in the chat.
Mm-hmm. Why I was 10 minutes late.
And I thought you were my friend.
Well, Matt has to disappoint me, so I have to disappoint you. Would a real friend send poor Hawkeye with his arm half chopped off? I don't think so.
Yeah, now you know. Oh, I didn't notice that.
No.
Arm
And then he sends broken dark Doomsday to JB. And, oh.
Yeah. Jimmy never did clarify what it is.
He never did.
Because he don't read the chat. He does not read our messages.
I knew he wasn't going to respond. That's why I tagged him immediately. It was like, we need clarification. And he still never responded.
Nope. It was like, I sent him the link to that Google Drive folder weeks ago. My wife never did hear that song. I sent it to you.
Well, then if your wife didn't hear the song, why didn't you show it to her?
Exactly.
JB, if you're listening, we love you, but, you know, pay attention, JB.
Well, he's not paying attention. He don't do that. He was like, ladies, listen to me. They don't do that. God damn, he never talked to a woman before. I love that. Every time it plays, it shows up in my feed every so often. I just this is so true. God damn, they don't do that. Anyone know of a Legends or classified figure with a tiger head? Well, you got the, depending on the size, you got that Nova Core Build-A-Figure.
What about that white tiger guy, the space that had the gun for the arm?
That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, okay.
He's a ex-Nova Core member.
What's the X-Men the tiger chick? I don't know if you want. I'm assuming you're wanting male, but there is the.
Well, she don't really have a tiger head though, Tigra. But DCUC, Bronze Tiger had an alternate tiger head. If you can find one, a DCUC Bronze Tiger, he has an alternate tiger head. And there's that new independent action figure line coming out. All those anthropomorphic characters and ninja geese and tigers are one of them. One of the head sculpts you can get. Yeah, that's the old Mattel line name field. You'll have to drill if you can get one, you'd have to drill the peg hole larger to fit Marvel Legends if you're going to use the Marvel Legends body. But I use the tiger head on a Red Lantern body just to give me an extra Red Lantern.
It's still not a tiger head, but I was talking about Wolfsbane.
Oh, I thought tiger. Yeah, Wolfbane. Yeah,
Wolfsbane's definitely not a tiger.
What makes you say that?
The Bane part.
That's right. I shared that Lex head on the Xavier body for the whole thing. It's like we're always talking about McFarlane figures, heads are scaled for Marvel Legends bodies.
Yeah.
JB didn't get that.
No, he did not. I got it. I got Lex Xavier. I thought that was clever, but
I just actually thought it was a good-looking head sculpt for the alternate head for Xavier.
yeah. I mean, it doesn't look that different from the head sculpt that comes on that.
Mm-hmm. Actually, I think it looks a little bit better than the one it comes with.
So what is Franklin Sparky Foreman? Anybody know that?
What?
Frankie Sparklin.
Franklin Sparky Foreman. You know, like your boss, Foreman.
Don't know the character. Is it a character or somebody who's messaging you?
Yeah, it's a dude with a hat and a trench coat, suit and tie. He's got a 45.
I believe you just have a stalker.
It's a toy.
A toy? Oh.
I don't know the character.
Hey, name withheld. There is that cereal line you could pull the head off of Tony the Tiger.
It's great. Did McFarlane ever make a bronze tiger?
Not with a tiger head, I don't think.
He said two cartoonish for you. What's wanting with the Tony?
Try and help you.
I think the bronze tiger would probably be. That's the scale you want for like a Marvel Legends scale, like regular size human. So work. There you go.
I don't know. Maybe Ma and Pa Kent were two bumpkins. Too bumpkiny.
I actually kind of like them being bumpkins. They very much seemed like people that would be living across the street
Well,
in Missouri.
I didn't like the portrayal of Ma and Pa Kent either.
Ma was a little cartoony, a little over the top. I liked Pa quite a bit though.
But none of those people can be mistaken as farmers.
I know a lot of bumpkins, but I don't know anybody quite like that.
I actually didn't like. I didn't like any of the Kent portrayal, like his Clark Kent or their portrayal as Kent's. I enjoy the movie, but it's also the movie's meh to me. It's like I enjoy the Bayverse Transformer movies. They're the same way. They're fun action movies, but they're also stupid. I'm not saying the Superman movie was stupid. It's just not my favorite movie, but it's still enjoyable. I know it sounds contradictory, but it's
Contrasexual? What?
mm-hmm.
All I know is it gave me all the right nostalgia feels for Superman the Animated Series and Justice League, and it felt like it could be a movie that would tie into that.
You know, the accent was just a little too much.
Yeah, I'll agree with that.
Just a little too much. You ever seen what was that zombie Twilight movie? Warm Bodies?
I did not watch Warm Bodies, no.
Where
I did watch Warden.
she's like really being the zombie, and he's like, too much. That's what I kept thinking every time they would talk. I'm like, too much. You got too much sauce on them words.
Of course, I don't have the warm fuzzies too for Man of Steel like other people do too.
See, I absolutely love Man of Steel. It's not my
It's much more cinematic than this new movie,
yeah.
but it's also it's a more real world take on a Superman character, but
Yes.
it's also showing Snyder don't understand Superman.
Yeah. I didn't have any issue with the portrayal of Superman. It was everything surrounding him that I didn't like.
The Kents
hated-
were awful people. Well,
Yeah.
especially Jonathan Kent. It's like, oh, should I let everybody die on the bus? Maybe. Jonathan Kent would never said that, and it made no sense to sacrifice himself in the tornado because he could have saved him in a blink of an eye. Nobody would have known. He could have took him to the farm, come back, and was under the bridge before anybody would even realize it. And they could just say, "Oh, it's miraculous! I got picked up by the tornado and set down. Miraculously set some down somewhere else, laying in a pond or something like whatever. Make up excuse. You have a child. That's just magic showed up, so you can lie about things happening."
Yeah.
Oh, you'd be amazed what I can lie about.
So that whole him sacrificing himself in the tornado was just
The key to
idiotic.
line is it has to be true.
Yeah.
So- I get other people's concern, like issues with it. I understand them. It's not stuff that I like. I hated
Yeah,
about
well-
it. Like I didn't hate the Jonathan Kent thing. I was like, oh, this is a guy that's terrified of what will happen to his son if people find out, and he's willing to go to the ends of the earth to keep it a secret. And Clark and his post argument to like, oh, I said things that I shouldn't have said, trusted Jonathan, but Jonathan was wrong.
Yeah.
It wasn't that Jonathan was right. It was that Jonathan was wrong. It's just that Jonathan was approaching it from the perspective of a guy that didn't want to lose his child.
Yeah, this is Alfredo makes a good point here. It's like people that don't understand Superman get this thing. It's the same thing. It's the Kill Bill explanation. You don't understand Superman. You go, oh well, Bill explaining Superman. That's exactly what it is. No, Superman is Clark Kent. He always sees himself as Clark Kent. Even refers to himself as human. Even in the comics forever. It's like he's. The Man of Steel is Superman learning Clark is not who he really was, then Kal-El is who he really was. It's the Kill Bill. Totally. You nailed it right there. You got it backwards. What to take on the DC? Go by.
Yeah, I don't necessarily disagree with that, but which is also part of my problem with the DC EU. While I would have liked to have seen it continue, I think we were starting to get where we needed to be before the Flash ruined everything.
In more than one way.
That was always part of my issue with that universe was we've taken these characters and brought them, seeing what they would look like in the real world.
Yeah, he basically made Speeding Bullet Superman.
Yeah.
Man of Steel. The tragic Superman. It's dark and brooding. It's like, it's not Superman. I said that for the very first time watching Man of Steel. Why is he dark and brooding? He's not Batman. Quit trying to make every character Batman. It's like the Sony trying to make every villain an anti-hero. With
Or
a tragic
Marvel trying to
backstory.
make every hero a quippy Spider-Man.
Yes. Stop it.
Yeah.
Let things be serious. That's one of the things I had issues with the Superman movie.
Yep.
You can't. Every time it starts to be serious, somebody's gonna make some kind of weird, stupid, quirky remark.
Yes, I was loving that very last scene where he's talking to Luthor about like I'm human, fearing and feeling and all that, and then they had to ruin it with the crypto.
The take though, like him telling Lex that though, I like the message he was saying, but the way it was delivered, I didn't like it. It's too whiny. He's not the stoic Superman like the Chris Reeve Superman.
I mean, Superman's not a comedian, but he is good-natured.
Yes.
I think the most Superman thing was when him and Lois were sitting there while the Justice guys were beating up on the imp. That little conversation they had is probably the most Superman thing I've seen in live action.
Yeah, I did like what he said about he's
nerdy
scared.
farm boy.
I liked the line about he's scared and alone, and that's why I gotta find him, and that felt very Superman to me.
I mean, nothing's perfect. Nothing is perfect. But I don't need it to be perfect. I need it to be entertaining, and I just need it to be a little.
Uplifting.
Superman needs to be uplifted. He needs to be hope.
Yep. And them not pushing the whole thing, like the message from his family, like tell him to conquer Earth and take a bunch of wives. That was stupid.
I don't know. I don't hate that either.
I despise that.
I liked
Go
the idea that
everything we know about the reason he was sent to Earth.
I liked the way that Jonathan handled it. It was like, you know, you're who you are because of what you do. It's completely irrelevant what anyone else's plans for you were.
I mean, I've been screaming that for years. It's not what you say that makes you who you are. It's what you do that makes you who you are.
Mm-hmm.
It's a much more accurate representation of who you are as a person.
It's about that thing, man. And Joe said, "Chip our big time now, ain't it?"
Maybe putting this on him wasn't that good of an idea. Although I still think the head is the perfect size on this body. They couldn't have been designing it and it'd be a better size.
I do have a fear that
Clowns?
yeah, clowns.
Deep water. Heights?
Not so much heights.
Wild
Well,
ones.
it depends on if I'm standing on a stable structure. Heights don't bother me. If I'm on something that's like moving around, heights bother me.
Yeah,
No.
that's the way I am too.
If it's high enough, it can't be firm and stable. It has to move around.
Right.
No heights for you.
Well, mountain.
Mountains are fine. I went to.
I was saying, they're tall, they're stable.
Yeah. No movement there. I went to the Grand Canyon and was fine. No, my fear is, while I do like it, I really don't want that Kingdom Come style logo to be the logo. It's gonna be this. It's gonna be the new, you know, armored Batman tactical look, or the new, like, everything has to be the same. That's gonna be the look that gets used forever.
I'm not a fan of that either.
Yeah, I like just the regular old S.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping they move to. I liked that. I liked that costume. Once I was in the movie, I liked it a whole lot more than I thought it was going to, and it didn't look nearly as bad as it looked in the trailers. But like I said, I don't want that to be the look for Superman.
I like
I wasn't a fan too.
Enormous, like armpit to armpit. You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't real crazy about the starting the movie off with his in the dead Yamcha pose. It's like, let's start the movie off with him just absolutely ass kicked.
Well, it was his first.
I'm just curious to see what the director cut's going to be, since it feels like there's like an hour of the movie missing.
Oh, there was 2. The original cut was 4 hours. But that intro, the crawl, intro crawl, did ensure that the Suicide Squad is not canon. Because if that was his first time losing a fight, he did not end up in the ICU with a kryptonite bullet from Bloodsport. So
we do have confirmation that that's
No,
not included.
Bloodsport wasn't the one that shot him. That was the first movie, wasn't it? The blood.
No, it was Bloodsport.
I
That's
thought
why
that
he was.
It was Deadshot.
No, it was Bloodsport because in Deadshot gets taken in by Batman. Bloodsport was the one that shot Superman. Put him in the ICU. But Superman had lost his first fight in that movie, so.
But would you consider that a loss of fight, getting shot, or just getting shot?
Well, he said he ended up in the ICU, so I would consider that losing a fight.
Well, I can get shot and not lose a fight.
Not if you end up in the ICU. If you end up in the ICU, you lost the fight.
But I wasn't in a fight because I got shot.
We already knew that was like alternate reality. That's what this Peacemaker season 2 is going to be all about. So, which comes out next month. I think it's at August 12th or something like that.
Which the interviewing Peacemaker in that movie too is kind of stupid too, because he's a villain in their universe.
Yeah. But it kind of. So, from what it sounds like in this second season, Peacemaker is trying to like change his perception, and the people of the U.S. basically aren't taking it, aren't accepting it. They're fighting against it, and that's why he ends up looking for somewhere else to live. And he finds out that his doppelganger has basically the life he wants, but he can't have. And so it's all part of the game. I don't know. I hope there's more Vigilante. I liked Vigilante a lot.
I will say it. I'll say it before I say it again. James Gunn don't research anything about comic book heroes. He just takes characters and uses them however he pleases.
I don't know. Someone's doing research because he was pulling out obscure stuff about Superman in that.
Well, Superman's easy to research. But yeah, and even like when he did the Suicide Squad, he had Mongal on that first team that was set to fail. They killed her with machine gun fire. She is durability like near Superman level. Mongal is Mongol's sister, the Mongol Jr.
Yeah.
The original Mongol in the comics died. Then you had his children, Mongal Jr. and Mongal. Mongol Jr. ends up killing her. Because they used her. It really made no sense. They used her as get him to back down because forget who it was, but they had her compromise. Like, if you don't stop, we're going to kill her.
Mm-hmm.
And he realized she is a weakness, so he just twisted her head around. It's like, well, if you're not around, I no longer have a weakness.
It's better if he kills her than his enemies, you know.
That's basically what it was.
I think DC Direct didn't make that demon. Etrigan?
Mm-hmm.
That was a fine looking Etrigan.
DC Icons?
Yeah.
Yeah, I want that entire wave they canceled. I wanted that. I want Booster Gold and Blue Beetle 2-pack, the Jim Balint, the Catwoman, and the Estrogen.
You'll get to have nice things.
Hey, Ragnar Arts. Welcome to the clown show. What I do know is I'm hopeful about the future of DC for the first time in a long time. So. I'm ready.
Yeah, I didn't hate it. I enjoyed it. Just not what I preferred.
What you said, like 5 out of 10?
5 or 6. I'd say 6 probably.
Well, you're about right about where I'm at. I'm like 7 out of 10.
Yeah, I'll be that guy. I was at like a 9 out of 10. So I was.
We all disagree. We can't be friends no more.
Yep. You have insulted my hero.
My honor.
Me, he was up to my whole family.
I must challenge you to a duel, to the death, where I will cheat and you will die.
Yeah. I look at the dueling like a choose your weapons. There's one sword, one pistol. I'll choose the honorable weapon. I'll choose the sword. Like, okay, and you get the pistol? Like, wait, what? Only brought one of each.
Oh, was it that time?
Oh, we're past the 2 hour mark.
I got to switch my lights over. I'll get a bug problem if I don't.
YouTube's gonna give us have us as a reputation of going over with our 3 or 4 hour toy chats, and
We didn't last night.
not last night, but that was just the comic book review. The toy chats have been 3+ hours
That's a couple weeks.
regularly.
We got the
Matt,
in 3 weeks. We got the 100th episode of Toy Chat. Oh,
yeah,
that should line up with his 3-day weekend too, so shouldn't have to duck out.
we'll have to wear party hats and streamers and party favors and all that stuff.
And that is 163 of this show.
Yeah, it is. Name withheld. I watched Fantastic Four on Thursday. It was
So I enjoyed Superman more just because it's Superman, but Fantastic Four is the better movie and was a much bigger surprise. I had very low expectations for it, and it was actually good. Like good.
The old good.
I'm the curmudgeon. Everything sucks.
Okay, Grandpa, we get it. Everything sucks. Back to bed.
I will after this. I'll go eat my pudding and go to bed. Alpha says Dave Gunn Superman was a 6 or 7 for me. It's enjoyable, but had its issues. Watched it in 4D. It was way more fun than most movies I've seen. It was closer to a ride. Cool.
Is that the one that's got smell-o-vision? So you get to smell all the
It's got
sweat.
the moving the chairs.
Yeah.
Up and down. Like I said, I didn't hate it. I figured it's about a 6 for me.
This is why we can't be friends anymore.
I think I consider Man of Steel a 6 too. So
I mean, 6 out of 10 is still a pretty high rating. It's above mid.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. It wasn't a terrible movie. It was just it's not this cinematic masterpiece like everybody's like. Oh, it's like they think it's like the best movie ever made. It's like no, far from it.
No, but I would argue that it's the best Superman movie ever made.
Well, it's the best DC movie in a while. I thoroughly enjoyed the Snyder Cut Justice League.
Yes. That's what I need to go back and rewatch. I rewatched it when it first came out, and I haven't watched it since. I've got it on Blu-ray, but
Yeah, same here. Well, sucks.
I've rewatched.
I didn't realize it when I bought it on Blu-ray. It didn't come with a digital copy. It's like, why the hell do you not sell digital copies anymore?
Mine didn't either, but that was because I was impatient and I really wanted it, and I bought a UK copy, and so it's not even a US copy of the movie, and it didn't come with a code.
Well, we are past the 2-hour mark. We're at 2 hours 34 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and call it a night. We got our Thursday show this week, and Mr. Sif, Mr. Don, always a pleasure, my friend, and everybody in the chat. Always a pleasure too. I do like the new feature where you can actually have the chat up on the screen.
Yep.
I do like that. It helps me a lot.
I just got to remember to turn it on. So we do have the Thursday show this week. So we'll see you then, and I may try to get some more videos up beforehand. I'll say that, but there'll at least be a comic book video. But I don't know about anything else.
Yep.
We'll catch you later.
Peace out.
Good